So today we are discussing step growth polymerization or condensation polymerization, in which large number of monomers combine with one another by loss of small molecules like water, ammonia, hydrochloric, etc. For example, here we are saying monomer 1 combines with monomer 2 by loss of water molecule. This linkage may be an ester linkage or an ether linkage or an amide linkage. So the two combine, then the second combines with third, forming a 3-molecule chain. Then step by step they go on adding alternately, and we get a long polymeric chain. This is the mechanism how step growth polymerization occurs. One by one the monomers go on adding, hence the name step growth polymerization. So next we discuss polyesters. Punjabi ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ polyester ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. It is a fabric. Here we are discussing polyethylene terephthalate, also known as terylene. The monomers are, here we have an alcohol. Alcohol reacts with the carboxylic acid. ਤਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ polyethylene terephthalate polymer ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ monomer ਤਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ethylene glycol, which is an alcohol, and benzene 1,4-dicarboxylic acid, or it is also known as terephthalic acid. The two, when heated, they lose a water molecule and form a ester linkage. We can understand it. N moles of both react to form a polymer. The polymer is formed by formation of an ester linkage. The OH of alcohol attacks the carbonyl group. Oxygen gets attached to a proton, it donates electrons to a proton, and finally we can see that the oxygen of alcohol combines with carbonyl. So this is how ester linkage is formed. You have already done it in isotopic labeling, which oxygen binds with carbonyl. So OH group from the carboxylic acid goes off. This is how water is removed and an ester linkage is formed. ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ethylene glycol ਦਾ ਦੂਜਾ OH group ਹੈ, it will also lose a proton, form ester with other carboxylic acid. So we start the polymer with oxygen. This hydrogen has been removed, so O. Then we will write rest of the molecule, CH2, CH2. Now ester linkage, O carbonyl group, then benzene, carbonyl, and this carboxylic acid also forms ester linkage with the next ethylene glycol molecule. So this OH will go off and the carbonyl will be apart. So this whole unit, jehda assi likhe hai, this will be the repeating unit in the polyester, so we write it n times. So this is what is the fabric, that is terylene, which is grease resistant and all that. So next is polyester. Important polymer is polyethylene phthalate, also known as glyptal. It is a resin. Again, monomer is, one monomer is alcohol and the second monomer is phthalic acid. What is phthalic acid? It is benzene 1,2-dicarboxylic acid. ਤਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਟੈਰੀਥਾਈਲੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਹਾਊ ਐਸਟਰ ਇਜ਼ ਫਾਰਮਡ, ਸਿਮਿਲਰਲੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਵਾਟਰ ਰਿਮੂਵ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੀਟਿੰਗ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਤਾਂ ਅਲਕੋਹਲ ਦਾ H ਤੇ ਕਾਰਬੋਕਸਿਲਿਕ ਐਸਿਡ ਦਾ OH, it will be removed and there will be a formation of ester linkage. So this has been established by isotopic labeling studies. Now we write the one single repeating unit in the polymer, OCH2CH2O carbonyl. This is the ester linkage. Next, this is benzene, C double bond O. ਤੇ ਇਹਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ OH ਹੈ, that will be removed. So this is the repeating unit in polyethylene phthalate, also known as glyptal. So n moles of the monomers react to form polymer, having n repeating units of both the monomers. So this is polyethylene phthalate, also called glyptal. This is a resin, so we can write its name here. Phthalic acid and ethylene glycol. Phthalic acid is benzene 1,2-dicarboxylic acid. Next is we are discussing polyamides. Polyamides have the linkage C double bond O and H. Here we discuss important nylon to nylon 6, in which the two monomers are, one is glycine and second is amino caproic acid. Glycine is an amino acid, and amino caproic acid is also amino carboxylic acid, but in amino caproic acid NH2 is at the 6th ਕਾਰਬਨ। ਤਾਂ ਗਲਾਈਸੀਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 2 ਕਾਰਬਨ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਅਮਾਈਨੋ ਕੈਪਰੋਇਕ ਐਸਿਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 6 ਕਾਰਬਨ ਨੇ। ਡੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਵਾਈ ਦਾ ਨੇਮ ਨਾਈਲਨ ਟੂ ਨਾਈਲਨ 6। ਨਾਓ ਵੀ ਕੈਨ ਸੀ OH of carboxylic acid and hydrogen from NH2 will be lost to form amide linkage. So here it is C double bond O and H. Then CH2 5 C double bond O OH. So this is the H of carboxylic acid, OH of carboxylic acid is removed and H of NH2 from glycine. ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ this is the repeating unit in nylon to nylon 6. Nylon to nylon 6 is also an important nylon because this is one of the biodegradable polymers, which is quite a requirement these days to have biodegradable polymers. Next is nylon 6. ਤਾਂ nylon 6 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ caprolactam ਹੈ. You can think of caprolactam is an cyclic structure of amino caproic acid, in which you can combine NH2 H and COOH, OH group, remove water, you get a cyclic ring. So this is how you can remember what is caprolactam. Lactam means CONH amide is a part of the ring. ਤਾਂ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ caprolactam ਦਾ structure ਲਿਖਣਾ, this is how we write C double bond O NH and 5 CH2 groups in the ring. Under acidic conditions on hydrolysis, CONH, this amide linkage will open up. Now how we'll write? On one side it is NH, N moles of caprolactam will bind to form nylon 6. So we start with CO, then CH2 5 times and NH. So it will be N times. This is the structure of the polymer nylon 6. Is nylon 6,6 and nylon 6,10. First we will discuss nylon 6,6. What are the monomers? The 6 means there are 6 carbons in both the monomer units. So that is why the name nylon 6,6. So the monomers in this are, look at, we write NH2, CH2 6 times NH2. So there are 6 carbons in this. This is called hexamethylene diamine, plus it reacts with another substance, that is a 6 carbon compound, that is dicarboxylic acid. So we can write its structure as, the dicarboxylic acid is so obviously when you combine these two, the first step is loss of a water molecule when you are going to heat them. So we can specify that N moles of this and N moles of this combine. To understand the mechanism, how it happens, so first let us write the compound. What is the structure formed? ਤਾਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਟਰ ਮੋਲੀਕਿਊਲ ਰਿਮੂਵ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਟਰਕਚਰ ਬਣੇਗਾ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਇੱਕ H ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਏਗਾ। This OH will be lost on the other end when large number of such molecules combine. So what will be the structure of polymer formed? The structure of polymer will be HN CH2 6 times. Now look at this, NH C double bond O. This NH and this C double bond O. Here we have 8 carbons, so total in 10. When you heat them, there will be a loss of water molecule. Now you can write the structure in the same way as before. So a polyamide polymer is formed, which is called nylon 610. Why polyamide? If you look at this bond is called amide linkage. That is why the name polyamide. And also one thing more, as discussed before, the common name of this acid is 6-carbon diacid is adipic acid, or you can also call it as hexane 1,6-dioic acid. ਜਦ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਬਸਟੈਂਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ, this is known as sebacic acid, or you can call it as octane. There are 10 carbons in this, so decane, decane 1,10-dioic acid, or the common name is sebacic acid. This is sebacic acid. Now we come to next polymer, that is, so this is also a condensation polymer. As the name itself suggests, what are the monomers in this case? The monomers are urea. Urea can be written as NH2 C double bond O NH2. The another substance is formaldehyde. The two combine under acidic conditions to form a compound C double bond O NH CH2OH, and other part remains same. So this is known as monomethylol urea. This is monomethylol urea. ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਦੂਜਾ ਸਬਸਟੈਂਸ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਦੂਜੇ ਸਬਸਟੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਐਮੀਨ ਵੀ ਰਿਐਕਟ ਕਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. ਵੀ ਗੈਟ C double bond O NH CH2OH. You can get its name and the guess will be right. This will be known as dimethylol urea. Now we can think of the mechanism. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ explain ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੋਇਆ. This NH2 has a pair of electrons. It is a base. And this oxygen has also a pair of electrons. Now under acidic conditions, what happens is it will accept a proton which will make this carbon more electrophilic. ਇਹ ਕਾਰਬਨ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ positive charge ਵੱਧ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ nitrogen ਹੈ, it will attack at this, giving us NH2CH2OH. And subsequently ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ nitrogen ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਚਾਰਜ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਇਟ ਵਿਲ ਲੂਜ਼ ਏ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੋਨ ਐਂਡ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਯੂ ਗੈਟ NHCH2OH. ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਵੀ ਰਿਐਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ. ਨਾਈਟ੍ਰੋਜਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੋਨ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਡੋਨੇਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ. ਦਿਸ ਆਕਸੀਜਨ ਕੈਨ ਡੋਨੇਟ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੋਨਸ ਟੂ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੋਨ. this nitrogen will acquire positive charge, then lose a proton, and finally we get the another substance, that is dimethylol urea. Now these two react further to form a urea formaldehyde resin, and as the process continues, so we will get a polymer NH C double bond O NH CH2. When we write this structure, you can imagine that this is the repeating unit in it. So after CH2 we have, it will condense with another molecule, giving us NH, then C double bond O, then again N. Look at this, is the urea part, NC double bond ON. Next again comes CH2. Again repeat the unit. So you can see from here NC double bond O NH CH2, this part, then again NC double bond O NCH2, this is repeated. Right further we have nitrogen C double bond O N CH2 and complete this ring. So this is a network structure. Now what we are going to do is look at, we can remove hydrogens and show that how the network structure extends. This may be further combining with another molecule, similarly this and this is extended on all the sides. So this is the structure of urea formaldehyde resin. Now we are discussing the polymer Bakelite. Bakelite ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੋ monomers हैं, phenol and formaldehyde, react under acidic or basic conditions to form a phenol with substituted CH2OH group. CH2OH group है ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ortho ਜਾਂ para position ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ substitute ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ. So we get these two structures. CH2OH is called hydroxymethyl group. So we can write its name. This is orthohydroxymethyl phenol. Similarly, the other part will be called para-hydroxymethyl phenol. Now, if we look at je orthohydroxymethyl phenol repeating unit hove te ek single linear chain banaiye, ta n moles orthohydroxy phenol de react karnge and we will get a linear polymer. ਜਿਹੜਾ CH2OH है, it will lose water, OH and H from the next phenolic group. So this is the CH2 linkage that has been formed. So this is the repeating unit, and this linear chain is a polymer called Novolac, whereas Bakelite is a three-dimensional structure. Now to draw the structure of Bakelite, we can think of Novolac. Let us say this is the Novolac chain, three phenolic groups connected by CH2 groups, a long polymeric chain, continuous on the other side also. Similarly, we draw another similar chain parallel to it. Now, as discussed, some of the phenolic groups will have CH2OH at para positions, some will have at ortho, some will have at both ortho and para, some will have at both ortho and para, that is at the three positions, two ortho and one para. Now look at this, these two phenyl groups may be connected by a CH2 group if one of them has a CH2H at para position. Similarly, another phenolic group may combine with some another chain, this with some another chain. This is one polymeric. Similarly on the other side. So this is extensive 3D network structure Bakelite. The switchboards bande, switches bande ne, as you know. So this is bakelite polymer.